I don't know who's going to show up for this. I just thought I'd do a little live. Listen, if I don't make it out alive, I'm just saying, we're down here at the border. Things happen, you know. So I'm waiting on food. They didn't have the beans in the middle of the day, but it's really awesome place. It's just going to be 15 more minutes. That's a restaurant. That's what a restaurant looks like. And then they got rims and tires. The guy wanted me to say too that you can buy these rims and tires. I think he said $11.50 out the door for a set of super singles and rims. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what he said. But anyhow, so just chilling on the border, you know. Found me a good place to eat. They just got this little pavilion of a house they rent, but they got, okay, that's the restaurant. Back there is the tire shop. This is some kind of a house. And they got little pavilion here, little thing here. I'm gonna need that water because that stuff's hot. And then anyway, and they got the Loves, and they have a washout that the guy will come out here 24/7. This place has a washout. So I'm gonna tell you, because I'll be leaving out in a bit, and some dude's walking with a chainsaw, and that's just almost scary for a minute. But we're trying not to have none of that. We're trying not to have a. I ain't even lying to you. We're not having that. All that Friday the 13th stuff. Yeah, put that away. So basically they're tearing down a fence. But I'm telling you about this place here. They got a 24-hour trailer washout for those that need to have trailers washed out for the grab the next load. This place is pretty handy. If I think I put the card in the truck. I don't think I got the guy's card. But it's south of San Antonio. Just keep driving until you hit the border. And then it's right at the border. I'm west of Harlingen, Texas, south of San Antonio. You take that 35 straight down, and you take what is it, 281, something like that highway to get down to here. I appreciate the like. I ain't even done nothing yet, but I'm fixing to do something because I mean I got a whole plate full of something to do right here, no lie. And they did have sour cream. I was impressed. So they got stuff, man. This is like, I mean, really, and this is like ground up steak. This ain't just ground beef. This is the ground up steak. So you can't beat this. And I told them like a pico de gallo kind of thing, tomatoes and cilantro is fresh cilantro. The big piece of cilantro there. That's a massive cilantro. They didn't exactly have pico de gallo, so we kind of just put some tomatoes in there, and I didn't need onions. But yeah, so this guy though, he does a washout 24/7. They got food here. There's the Loves. They got a TA across the street. This is where I'm at on this. I got questions, so I'm gonna set this up, and I want answers if anybody's got answers. Okay, this is my thought here. A little bit of an issue that I got with what's going on with the world today. Now they can let 10,000 people from Haiti and from wherever else, okay, where they called their friends and said, hey, come on up, the water's good, you can get into America. They let 10,000 people go. They just had them sign a paper saying that they would come back for court later, but they all disappeared, of course. And there's no law that says they have to appear, so they can just live in America now, free and however they want. Now, here's the thing. How come I'm going through all these truck inspection stations, and they're checking us like crazy for illegals, but they can let them right in the border? Why not just let us roll? Let's be for real about it. I get it that they're checking for people in trailers and that they found some and all that. I do get that. What I'm seeing is this though. Okay, why are they so hard and heavy right now when they just letting people right across? It is kind of a little bit of a hypocrisy to it now, but they do need to keep checking trucks because people can die in the back of them trailers, and they're paying people, you know, promising them a bunch of money. Some of them ain't even got CDLs. They're taking trucks. It ain't even right, but you can see what kind of trucks them are. They don't have the right numbers. You know, they're not going to be legit. They're easy to spot, but those guys, some of them are leaving people. They're dropping trailers in the middle of, you know, nowhere or whatever, and there's people in them. They don't even unlock the back, and they die in there of heat. Them people need to be put under the prison. There's no sense in that. Really, they're not supposed to be transporting people in a box. It gets so hot. Now, right now, I'm wearing pants, but I'm getting a little warm, right? I should be wearing shorts. I'm gonna wait till I get my shower because that's what I had left. But in the heat of the summer, especially, but even on an 80-degree day, trailers get up to 150, 200 degrees. Uh-oh, my beans is ready. Let's go give them some more money. They like money. On the border, they accept cash. Like, they like it. Let's check this out. I'm gonna move this. I gotta move some stuff around. I gotta get my food, man. I got more food coming. I wanted my beans, you know. Oh, that's good enough. So yeah, so anyway, they're supposed to be all hot and heavy. No, that stuff flow around there. They're supposed to be all hot and heavy though, checking on stuff, but they're letting people go. That for me, oh, this will work. Anything to keep the wind from blowing my stuff away. Y'all see what I'm doing? I'm improvising. That's trash. I don't want to blow it away. Let's go get some beans and some meat and a whole plate and whatever. That's good stuff. Like I say, it's ready. Check it out. That's what they got. That's fire. Say it. Taco Pirata. Live tacos. Torta. And like I was saying, you get your tires done at the same time. But you gotta watch the cars because they will run you over. They drive crazy down here. They really do. They're rebuilding the fence. That's the famous fence with the sign on it. They're taking it all down. I guess they're gonna move it out. I might have to sit this down for a second. Oh, the rest of the menu. And that's the place. Right there. Ponte's Tacos. That's where it's at, man. Salads are a bit much. $7.50. But I'm waiting on beans. They said my stuff's ready. Let's give them some money. Loaded potato, tacos, and plates. You can still shot this. Screenshot it. Okay. I got him. Okay. So you got mine? I'm helping y'all out. I'm putting it on the internet. Oh, she knows. She'll come back. I already ordered. Sí, un poquito. Un poquito. Ella habla de esta fin. You said that plate with the vegetables and stuff, and then the beans. You said the beans are ready. Let me ask you. Is it like charro beans or what is it?
Yes, charro beans with cheese and cheese. But if you want just the beans, I can do it.
No. I want all that stuff loaded. Can you put it in a cup separate?
Yes, I'm gonna do that.
Perfect. Right. I'm videoing your little place here too. I'm gonna put you on the internet.
The tortillas on the plate, you want corn or flour?
Flour. Yeah. Sorry, it's been a long day. Yeah, now this big one's $3, that's $1.50. Is that for a drink or?
Yes,
How much beans can I get? La grande. That's good. Yeah. Cash. Oh, here you go. chainsaw again. Don't worry about that guy. It's on if he cuts my lunch. That's all I'm saying. I will take on somebody with a chainsaw if they mess up my lunch. Normally, I would say, okay, you got it, bro. You can have it. But they cut my plate in half. We got issues. Here you go. I'm going to sit y'all right here. They just cutting it down. That fence is gone. What are they doing to your fence? Are they going to rebuild it?
Yes, because we're gonna use this. So let me give you a call.
Well, you have to paint it again because you have to put the Mexican restaurant again because that's how I saw you. Before they took all the pickets down, I was like, oh, they got Mexican food, so you need to put the sign back up. Right. And they do DOT physicals. You can get a taco. I would get the DOT physical first. I don't think it matters. And you can get tires, and you can get a washout and a DOT physical at the same place. The tacos are best. I don't need the physical. So next y'all be having COVID shots. We won't talk about that. Yeah. They put some in my truck and started running funny. Here's this. You want to... Yeah.
People do whatever they want.
I get it. God bless you. Appreciate it. Well, let me know when it's ready. Oh, it's ready now? Okay. I need a little building like this with the food already in it. That's what I need. It's a long way to haul it. Right. Yeah, Georgia to North Carolina. You go through Georgia. You know where North Carolina. See, you might not know where North Carolina is. You know North Carolina. Yeah, north, east, and sea. So check it out. Let's see. Let me zoom out. They know where that's at. They understand east once you get them to southeast. Open and welcome. Dante's Tacos, there's the sign. And they're also doing trailer washout and CDL physicals. And I think they are going to do the COVID shot later. That's just a joke, but let's see here. There we go. Trailer washout, Dante's Tacos. Look, it don't get much better than that. Go back over here and have lunch. I'll try to catch these comments because I ain't been able to. Oh, but you got to turn wide because it's not much of a driveway. It's a car driveway kind of thing, and then you got to hook over that way, go all the way around back. Don't hit the boat. Don't hit the building. Don't hit the car. See, wide turn, people. Wash. I mean, this is. They're working on their sign though. They're making it better. So yeah, we'll come over here and we'll have a little lunch. I might even step back in the truck in a minute, get cooled off. Stand there for a hot minute, but woo! Have lunch with me, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with that, right? Let me see. I got some comments. Okay. Backs, please. Yeah, easy on the backs. I told him the hot sauce is a lot. The Vax is even stronger than the hot sauce is. Let's see here. I have my comment. There we go. Oh, I got a few. Jack Dez, hey man, brush on that Spanish. Yeah, well, I'm tired. I've had a rough day. Been a long day. And then the Americano. Check it. Oh, thank you so much.
Okay.
Muchas gracias por todos.
Then
Okay, so we got food. Let's see here. I'll show you what I ordered. The largest thing of beans ever. This is loaded beans. They got like, they put cheese in it and all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna be working on them even until tonight. I'm gonna eat some now and then eat some, have it in my coffee cup holder in the truck. Just put it right there because I can't go nowhere because the load ain't ready, because I think it's coming from Mexico and it got COVID. Something happened. So no worries, man. Hey, it's time to eat. You know what I'm saying? Do a little live, have a little couple minutes, whatever, right? So this, check this out, man. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Get you some of that. So the Mexican border, the only border I deal with. I don't deal with Canadian. Anybody that's, nothing against Canadians, people from Canada. That's my joke, Canadian. You know, I ain't got no business in Canada. They are too hard to get in and out, and they just, I don't know, man, whatever. They treat you like you're a criminal. But I got this right here. I got some more in here. It's a whole plate of stuff. In this thing here's another plate of stuff. This is gonna be my supper, okay? And I'm gonna be chilling. I'm gonna go to another place where I can park. They got overnight parking, and I'm gonna be chilling. And so that's the plan. You know what I mean? Hang on, I'll move that out of the way so you show the view. But yeah, the Mexican border, right here, real close to Mexico. About as close as you can get without them shaking you down or you having to pass through the turnstile or whatever. But it's been like that, and I'm trying to figure that out. They're so hard on the drivers. Hey, but there's a guy up in Congress that's sticking up for us, people. I don't know who he is. I put up a link to the video. I'll put another one on this one. He went up there and he's talking straight up just about that it's wrong for truckers to have it. And it's wrong for, and they're going to stop it legally because it's overreach. It's against, man, it's against the Geneva Convention of medical testing and all kinds of stuff. So, yeah. Good food on the border, man. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I can get y'all set up on the bean cam because I need the water. Now, like I was saying though, they got 10,000 people missing. Uh-oh, DOT card truck. Look, you can sit on the tailgate and they will inspect you and get you a DOT card. That's hilarious. I'm saying. And then go over here and get a taco, and then go back there and get tires and rims. It's a one-stop shop. Now, I will check the comments. Y'all can blow up the comments. I'm just wolf down a little bit of food. Then I'll get at you. But I left the trailer to get washed out. Come over here, get some food. Man's already paid. He might be already left. He comes out here. You call him out, and he works 24/7. That's what's cool. I was like, that's awesome. It'd be like the blue beacon, only it's like the red and green and white beacon. You know, Mexican colors. He's all right guy. He got me a card. Maybe I'll show it if I walk back to the truck in a minute. But the guy in Congress fighting for us, that dude, he's awesome. I don't know his name, so I'll put up a link to the video. But he got in front of him and he said, look, this right here, you can't make commercial drivers do this. Hauling interstate commerce, it's not legal. All this, you're messing with the spot line. They've been out there braving it this long. Leave them alone. I mean, dude is awesome. So standing up for the truckers. That's my dog right there. I can't even say enough. You should have heard him. I'll put the link up. I'll make a comment on this video with that link. So they don't let me share stuff no more because I don't know, because I talk about the real, you know. I needed these tacos, man. I ain't had nothing to eat all day. Y'all hear me? Still live with you. So I'm kicking, and things are good. We just have to do a lot of work. It's about time to wash some clothes, get them things caught up, man. Refit. Might have to get a new truck. That's where I'm at. I don't want the downtime for them to do what they need to do to it. I might just take off and get a new truck. That way I won't have to pay a payment. Nope. They go to bag. Won't have to make a payment. Take a week off and work on some stuff, and then come back and get my new truck. That's what I'm thinking. It's just a thought. It ain't all worked out yet. So it's a process. I hope everybody's doing good. I don't know where y'all at or what y'all doing, but so yeah, this is east of Harlingen, on down past Corpus Christi this way. I came down 35, drove all night, made it down here, shut down, delivered, and then I was so early, my next load ain't ready, and then I got to get a washout, so it was perfect. I came up to here, 20 miles away, nothing to it. Come up here, and I'm gonna wash all my clothes, and I'm gonna, getting the washout, I thought they were gonna close, they're 24/7. So now that I did this, I can just drop my trailer if I had to, and then go wash clothes, or do it however I want to do it. And this place, anything you need. How you gonna? I could get a physical. I could get food. I could get tires. Dude's telling me, hey, let me know when you're ready for tires. I'm like, it'll be another truck, man. Come down here in my brand new truck, and when I wear them tires out, that'll be a good hot minute. But usually I need steer tires before I need anything, so I'll make them down here in a couple of years. Good to know he's got them, though. I'll get the Loves to do my tires on my steers. This guy, I'll trust for drives. I'll trust anybody for drives. And I will check my comments in a minute. Blow them up all you want. Tell me what's going on in the news in case we're missing news, so you can spread it to other people. That's what we're doing here. This is kind of like Operation Hot Biscuit. It's Operation Hot Taco. Man, it's good food. This is steak. This is more steak for $7 than you will get if you go to a freaking steakhouse. But it's chopped just a little bit. It ain't ground up, it's just chopped a little bit. And put it on a taco. Oh my God. Phenomenal food. They know how to feed you on the border. And you could get food for like way cheaper than anywhere else. Like I said, this is my lunch and my dinner. When I get stopped in the day, I'll have that other sitting there. I'll microwave it and eat it then. Because it's different. You know, the beans and the other stuff is different. And it rolled up in a burrito. It's on a plate. But they're redoing the fence here. It's the one that says tacos and tires and all that stuff. They're redoing it to say CDL, so they're putting up a whole new fence and they're gonna paint it. My God, this food is good. We're gonna check out what y'all saying in here. I got to move it. I got to flatten y'all out on the table to see that. Hold tight. Yeah, and yeah, we've been inviting them up for years. Let's see here. Yeah, I know good Spanish. Yeah, I know good Spanish, but I forget it when I'm tired. I get, my Spanish gets worse and worse the more hours I have in a day. And so today wasn't been too long of a day, but it's just been a rough one from yesterday because I was making it happen. And they had traffic in Texas, man, up around, man, was that Houston? Yeah, I think it was Houston. Well, I came down, that's right, in Dallas, Fort Worth too, but I'm thinking here. I think it was on 35. I wound up taking wound up taking a toll road to get around it. Which, hey, it is what it is. Sometimes it's worth it. Let's see what we got. Oh, for the U.S. government, I got you. Let's see here. You bring ice cream cones up to the White House. No, trigger enjoy your content. Doesn't matter what state you come from, a DOT medical card. No, it don't matter. Drop and deliver load. Yeah, so I delivered and I'm empty and I'm gonna pick up, but it don't pick up till tomorrow. I'm from New York. Okay, that's cool. Working in New York City, but going back over the road, tanker work. Looking for good. Stay away from QC. Never go to QC on that tanker. Stay away from QC. It's a conglomerate. They're not really QC. They're ripping people off. They're using that name. It's the whole bunch of rip-off companies that are leasing that name. There's an actual QC company. If you work there, that'd be different. But you'll even go through their training before you even realize who you're working for. So let's see. The northern ones are okay, I guess. Some of them, and you can make some money. But most of them, especially in Louisiana, I ain't gonna say anything, but yeah, stay away from QC. Anywhere but there. I would go straight up, go to one of these places and just haul death, you know, to the gas station. So, I have to look it up, but I don't even think that stuff's hazmat. It's a marine pollutant, but you know. Let's see here. Texas is a good place to get a home built because you can buy a piece of land and there's no codes enforcement. So you want to build it safely and up to code. However, you ain't got to wait and wait and wait. You could live in a tiny house. You could live in this. You could live in that thing right there in Texas. Like, well, who couldn't? I mean, there's food in there, but you know what I'm saying? So, as far as Texas goes, you know, that's a good idea. Let's see here. I'm paying for it. It ain't paid off yet. I'm actually going to swap it. They're going to change it over. I'll get some money put towards the other one. I ain't even worried about it. Yeah, carne asada. That's it. Let's see here. Yeah, no, stay away from them like the plague. No lie, bro. I mean, look, you're talking to somebody that knows. Like, I know. And you can't go and worry about Dylan because Dylan went out of business. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going to laugh at that. Yes, I'm going to laugh at that. I mean, he married the Hooters girl and then he wound up buying her for her next birthday that was just coming up. Bought her a jet airplane. She couldn't even fly. He's like, don't worry about that. You'll learn how. In the meantime, I'll pay for a pilot. Well, ain't none of that. Nothing but wasteful. So, whatever. Embezzlement. Whatever. So, let's see here. Yeah, it is. Deaf. Well, see, deaf is pretty safe. I would still wear a mask, though. But, let's see here. USPS. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. But, man, they start telling you got to put stuff in your body. That is not a company for me. Might be a company for you. I don't know. But, as far as the USPS, I got a joke about that. I always ask the that's the U.S. Postal Service though. That's the mail. I'll ask them if they've seen a white envelope. Hey, have you seen a little white envelope? But the UPS, I catch one of their drivers and say, "Hey man, you ain't seen a brown box, have you?" They laugh. I mean, you want to get them going because everything is in a brown box. Everything. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm caught up on comments. We'll get y'all a good view because I'm not trying to do all that. But you can make as many comments as you want, like I said. What's up with the zoom? Zoom out. There we go. Table with a view. Table number 1. So, back to what I was saying about the congressman getting up there and standing up for truckers. He specifically, a lot, talked about truckers and interstate commerce. And it's because they went to their capital and had like a little, well, trucker parade. Wasn't a riot. And it wasn't exactly a rally. I don't know what you call it. It could have been like a rally. It wasn't a parade. They were up there for business. So, letting them know, hey, by the way, you like the stuff we haul? You like the stuff you buy? You won't get it anymore. You're welcome. You know, it's what it is. So ain't no sense in sugarcoating it. You know, it'd be the unvaccinated drivers that's hauling it. That's how come the shelves are bare. So a lot of those companies lost a lot of drivers. Is what it is. And now it's going to be hard for them to get it back, because now they have a stigma about them that they will work you and whatever, and then you'll have to quit if they want to mandate something else. And you know, the jab, they want to have you take 15 more boosters. My question to everybody is this: if you did take a shot, how many boosters would you take before you got fed up with it? Because they're going to try to make you take on the boosters because they ain't making enough money off that shot. They need to sell as many as they can, even if it's the exact same thing, and even if it don't work. And that senator was even talking about side effects. Oh yeah, they're on it now. They're paying attention to what I put up. They're using some of my language too, which really throws a flag up, like they've been seeing my stuff. But I ain't trying to say, well, I ain't trying to say anybody's seen it, but a lot of people have, you know. And they start using exactly my language and saying odd things. That, yeah, it throws up a flag. Oh, really? Wonder, did you hear that on my video? Because nobody uses that word anymore. You know, could be coincidence. Either way, they're getting the point. Drivers ain't having it. We don't want the shot. They can keep their Tuskegee 7.0 and all of its merry little boosters, you know. I can come down here on the border. I can live for $5 a day. Fishing, have a brand new fence put up. How about that? I could just chill right here. If there wasn't so much work to be done. They'll have that finished by today, probably, that fence, if they just get the rest of the wood. Hey, check it out. This dude has done cut off one with a chainsaw. He's already built this one panel. So I guess they're keeping most of the 4x4s, but he's already built that one panel. They'll have this thing finished by today if they get that wood here. You know, there'll be the DOT sign will be on it. So probably rent this house for $10 a day. Ain't no telling what they rent. Things are less expensive on the border, and people are willing to help you on the border. You know, ain't no Blue Beacon down here. I kind of wish there was. Where I could just use the account, wouldn't have to pay them cash, but $45 for a washout, not bad. And they wasn't here; they just came out, you know, and they left again. He's got a compressor, a truck, and water in a tank. They got it going on. There's a guy that does that up in Atlanta too, around McDonough, Georgia, at the Loves. He'll show up in a pickup truck. I told him he needed a sign on his door. 2 young black guys running a business. I dig it. I told him, I said, look, you need to get a CB radio and be on channel 19. They're like, really? I said, yeah. It's free advertisement. Get on there and say, hey, anybody need to wash, man? You know? So if he took my advice, he said he was, then he's probably already got like a good radio. I think there's going to be a lot of entrepreneurs now that are trying to force something down your throat if you work for a company. A lot of people have quit. They're going to start their own business. Less than 100 people. But they're fixed to prove that that's illegal. They just have to run through the court. Government can't mandate for the state to do jack nothing unless the state wants it to. But there's all those liberal states that are wanting it to, and that tells you should move. That's just me. Or live there and be happy. Whatever, you know. Joe Rogan moved to Texas. Jesse James moved to Texas. I don't know how long Alex Jones has been in Texas. but it's a good place to be. So the guy was talking about Texas. That's cool. Really, anywhere along I-10 or I-20, just find out what the rules are and if they suit you. But there's freedom. It's this thing that they're trying to step on, but we still have it, and they can't take it from us. And like I was saying, the reason I stood up for the other drivers, even though I'm an independent and I'm one, is because, yeah, they coming for them now, but they'll be coming for me next. So you got to stand up for them, just like they never stood up for the Jews, and they should have. And in Germany, if they were armed and they had guns, yeah, they would have fought back, instead of going on to the concentration camp and having somebody say, hey, give your baby to the old woman because they're going to kill them both, and then they'll run them in the gas chamber, and the ones go to the left and then the other people go to the right, and then they don't come out the other side and they die. Well, that's basically what happened. And they're railroading us onto the same rail line. You know, you will take this and you will do this if you want to live, basically, or make a living. That's socialism, Nazism, communism, whatever you want to call it. It's an ism. It's not American. You know, so I'm like, look, this is the time when people should be speaking up about this. This is the time when leaders are made. You know, you already have leadership in the government. It's the leaders that are standing up against this is the real leaders that you actually have. And this is where people show their stripes and show their colors. And if you don't stand up and speak out about it, even if you're the first voice, you need to be the first voice to give a voice to other people. That's what separates the wheat from the chaff. Even Christ talked about that. Let them grow together. We'll separate the tares. You know, someone had sown tares into a wheat field on purpose. This is a weed. And he said, no, that's fine. Let it grow together. And we'll separate it, just like God's going to separate the good from the bad. Let them grow together. Let them do what they're doing. God will sort them out. So this is a good time to sort yourself out. To show that you believe, hey, you know that there's not going to be herd immunity. You know that the shot don't work. Why would you force that on somebody? What kind of person does that? They got kids crying, having to take the shot. None of that's right. Somebody has to stand up for them. You got to stand up for everybody. And the perfect time to do it is when you're the only voice out there talking against it. Shows the kind of person you are. Shows you're a leader and you ain't scared to be in the middle. You're supposed to be surrounded. You know? That's like that guy that was the airborne ranger said. They said, you can't be in that position. Do you know that you're surrounded by the enemy? He said, I'm an airborne ranger. I'm supposed to be surrounded. That was radio traffic from a long time back. So, let's get some beans going here. Now, I'll catch some comments. I hope y'all like the view. It is a nice little view. That's a nice little shack with food in it. So yeah, so what have I got here? Oh my gosh. Ham and cheese and beans. It's charro beans with cheese in it. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. I ain't never had this before. This is ground steak. And some pieces of ham. Okay, y'all gotta check this out. This is different. I ain't never had this before. This is pieces of steak, and all this cheese is so freaking phenomenal. This is charro beans, but it ain't got a whole bunch of chorizo, cheap ham and stuff. It's just the meat in here, the steak in here. Man, God, dog. So yeah, that's what's popping right now. Y'all gotta come here and get you some of that. It's the loaded potato, or the loaded beans in a big cup, man. This is the normal cup too. Freaking hey. So I ain't gonna just ramble. I just thought y'all might want to know there are people in Congress that's standing up for us. And I hope y'all are having a good day. And down here on the border, you can eat good in the barrio. I'm just saying. Yeah, this is phenomenal. People, I'm gonna get off this thing. I want y'all to know though, like I said, there's a lot of people that's going to stand up against this facts, and do not quit your job until they fire you, because then you'll have a right to sue them later. Make them give you a separation piece of paper. Ask for that separation piece of paper. Don't leave without it if you work for a company. If you're a contractor, make them state why. Because then when it's found to be illegal to make people take the shot, and it goes in front of the Supreme Court, and they win, there'll be all these class action lawsuits, and you'll be part of it if you have proof that they fired you. See, I ain't supposed to tell y'all that, but I did. How about that? You see, you got a little something waiting to the end. Just like the good wine that Christ held back to the end, you got a little something. Don't quit your job. Make them fire you at the last minute when you don't have a shot. But find you another place to go. Go ahead and put in an app somewhere. But definitely, don't quit your job. And don't let them contact the job till the last minute. Because that proves too, even if they wouldn't rehire you, that proves right there you were gainfully employed when you were looking for that other job, so you were employable at that time. Especially if you're working a 2-week notice. Well, there goes the camera. Had to grab a napkin, and there goes everything. So people, like I said, I'm gonna get off this thing. Hope you're doing good. Get you some food. And don't quit your job. Make them fire you. You're gonna make a lot of money if you do. I'll see if there's any other comments here that I need to catch. Let's see. Yeah, it is kind of hot. I'm gonna go take a shower, get some shorts on. Let's see. The media's really pushing the back. Yeah, they suck for that. Actually, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, they are shedding it, and that is a bad thing. I just lost all my light. I'm gonna have to get off this thing because my battery doesn't want to charge right now. Something's up with it. Thing's gonna kill out if I. Yeah, it's just not charging. I'm out, people. I've lost battery, so I'm out. Peace.